jainworld.com 25 years of service to Jainism.
Jainism is one of the oldest living religions, most environmentally friendly, ecology protecting, and independent religion with intrinsic respect and equality for all living beings, including animals. There is a provision for highest level of enlightenment for all in a very scientific. First prophet of Jainism is supposed to be at the dawn of human civilization. Adinath or Rishabhanath is mentioned in Rig Veda and other Vedic scripture in a very respectful way. Last prophet Mahavira was in 600 BC. Jainism says every soul is capable of attaining perfection, enlightenment, with infinite perception, infinite knowledge, and infinite power and infinite bliss. If it willfully exerts in man himself, and he alone is responsible for all that is good and bad in his life. Actions, thoughts, and passions and speech results in karma. He must remove karmas or bear their consequences at maturity. No God, nor his prophet or beloved one can interfere with life of others. The soul, and that alone, is directly and necessarily responsible for all that it does. The universe is uncreated. God is regarded as completely unconcerned with creation of the universe or with any happening in the universe. The universe goes on its own accord, based on the laws of nature, based on the universal laws of existence. And so, God is completely regarded as unconcerned with the prayers in Jainism are completely different than in most religions, where they pray to God to get the protection, to get some good things in their life, and God will take away their misery and pain and suffering. But in Jainism, it is very clear that the God cannot interfere. There is nothing like a God which interferes in your life or gives you the blessings or takes away misery and pain and suffering from your life if you pray and you make the God happy. And if you don't pray and God is unhappy, then he will give you the curse. No. The prayer in Jainism is not addressed to any particular individual. So there are no names. But the prayers are addressed to enlightened souls. They need not be from Jainism. They can be from anywhere. But there is a qualitative evaluation that who is enlightened. And only the enlightened ones you are supposed to pray. And pray for what? To ask any materialistic benefit? No. The prayer is not for asking for any materialistic benefit or asking that please remove the pain and suffering and misery from my life and please remove the diseases from my life. No. The prayer is for acquiring the qualities of the enlightened soul. The prayer is just saying that please motivate us, please guide us on the path where we can become like you. We can acquire the same qualities as you have got. And that is how the prayers are different in Jainism. Today we talk about environmentally friendly lifestyle, ecology, protecting lifestyle, but Jainism has it inbuilt right from very, very olden days. Jainism says that do not overconsume anything. Use the natural resources, including water, to the bare minimum. Just use only as much as you need to sustain your life. Do not waste it. Do not overuse it. Do not spoil it. Do not ruin it. Be respectful to the natural resources. And Jainism says, make friendship with the entire universe. Respect every single resource as a very valuable, and you will never waste it. Talking about human rights, rights for children, rights for women, Jainism has it inbuilt. Even right in the olden days, women had equal rights in Jainism. They had equal rights for the spiritual upliftment. They were equally part of the monk and nun ranking. Jainism never discriminates based on the race, religion, color, ethnic origin, geographical location, or any other criteria. Everyone is respected equally. Jainism says every living being is equal. Equal in the potentiality that it can achieve enlightenment. How does it achieve enlightenment? By doing, exerting his efforts in the right direction, by purifying, by self-purification, by getting control of your inner passions, your wants, your desires. And so, every living being needs to be respected equally. Jainism has animal rights inbuilt into its system. Jainism says animals are living beings, just like us, and so it is our job to protect them, not to kill them, not to kill them for our food, not to kill them for our entertainment. No. And that's why Jainism has a non-violence, ahimsa, as one of its guiding principles, that you do not do anything which will hurt the other person, which will harm the other person. Also, Jainism is 100% vegetarianism. You must be a vegetarian to be able to follow Jainism. In fact, vegetarianism is a gift of Jainism. No other religion, vegetarian food is a man. Path of liberation goes through self-purification, through meditation that is known as a dhyana. And dhyana and meditation is yet another gift of Jainism to the universe, to this humanity. All 24 prophets of Jainism you will find in a deep meditative posture, either in a standing Khadgasana posture or in a sitting in a lotus posture. And their enlightenment is achieved through the meditation, through the dhyana, through which they do the purification. And so right from the time of Adinatha. So it is no wonder Patanjali, who wrote the Yoga Sutra, dedicates his book to Adinatha. Says that Adinatha is the originator of yoga, dhyana, meditation. Jainism comes from the word jina, which essentially means an enlightened soul. The one who has conquered all his inner passions, anger, hatred, ego, and all other passions, and purified himself, achieved the position of non-attachment, purely non-violent way of living, ahimsa. And so, jina basically means a soul which is done the purification, which has achieved the status of perfection, what we call as enlightenment. The Jain prophets teach only after they achieve the enlightenment. This is very important. They do not teach anything before they achieve the enlightenment. So the first step for them is to achieve the enlightenment. Only after they will preach. And what they preach is only advisory. They say, if you do like this, this is what is going to happen. If you do like this, this is what is going to happen. If you do like this, this is what is going to happen. These are not commandments that you must do like this. No. They only preach. They only are in the advisory role and no commandments. So friends, Jainism on one side is the art of enlightenment, how you can reach the enlightenment state. But at the same time, it gives you a very environmentally friendly, ecology protecting lifestyle, where you respect every living being, including animal, women, children, people of all castes and creeds, and people of all levels. Purely vegetarian, so that you are not hurting the animals. Respecting the resources, friendship with the earth means you respect every single resource. You do not waste them. And so it is a science of living. The food habits in Jainism are very, very healthy. If you follow Jainism, physical body level, you are healthy. Mental level, you are healthy. Psychic level, emotional level, you are very healthy. And you can live your life healthy creativity, filled with creativity, and also respecting everybody else. So, this way, we can say that yes, Jainism is the art of enlightenment, and Jainism is the science of living. Antiquity of Jainism is very well proven even in the Mohenjo-daro Harappa civilization, which is 5000 BC. Several seals depicting Jainism are available. So some of the people are spreading misinformation that it is the Mahavira who founded Jainism is a either ignorance or it is willfully spreading the misinformation. So antiquity of Jainism is very, very well proven now. Many of the things in Jainism which have been stated as principles, the modern science is more and more giving the proof of its scientific nature. And it may be very good opportunity for any visitor to this site to explore what are the scientific things in Jainism which the modern science is giving the stamp of approval. So, from scientific point of view, also, you will find it very interesting to explore different concepts and different areas of self-purification, which is now finding a proof in science. Jainism has contributed in every single field, from mathematics to astronomy to astrology to medicine to whole a lot of subjects. And Jain acharyas over the centuries have written on all the different subjects. Jain acharyas have always used the local language, and so they contributed in a lot in developing the local languages spoken by the community people. And this is yet another significant contribution for temple building, art, crafts, all these aspects are well covered, and Jains have contributed tremendously in all these areas. I am glad you have come to this site on Jainism. Jainworld.com is the very first and biggest site on Jainism with authentic scripture and literature on Jainism, all aspects of Jainism. Whether you are a research scholar or coming out of curiosity, you have everything you want on Jainism. And our YouTube channel has a lot of material on Jainism, and we are adding more and more material. Jainworld.com is in 50 languages currently, and we are adding more and more languages. So, welcome to the world of Jainism.
Jainworld.com Untitled.com 25 years of service to Jainism.